Productive day. Yes, I know it's like 7 o'clock. At least where I'm at, it's like 7 o'clock now. But I had this done by noon, actually. And that was with me waking up at 9 and then maybe actually rolling out of bed at like 9:30 or 10:45. I don't know. We're just gonna... I was at my house by 1 or 2. I don't know. This is done early afternoon at the least. But anyway, got the body, or the chassis, and the body apart. That was actually... I only had 2 things snag me up in all their entirety. It was some rubber hose that was on the shock here, so I'm assuming these are aftermarket shocks with like air adjustment or something. I have no idea. The hose wasn't completed. It went up to, I think it's still on the fender actually. Also, here's how I got the body in. Just reverse dollies because Harbor Freight didn't have the actual wheel dollies. Where is it? I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Probably not. Where's that lighter? Aha! Play with fires, kids. It's a good idea. If I was left-handed, maybe. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, those up in there, I have no idea what those are. It's not completed, but it was running down to the shock, like I said. From what I can tell, on the bottom of the heater channels, they're fine. I did have these last 3 body bolts on this side. They didn't come out, but they broke loose. But from what I can see under there, the heater channel itself is fine. It was just that very lower plate that rusted out, so I think I can get away with cutting out that rust and patching it with some trusty sheet metal. And then, of course, floor pans are just trashed. Yeah, here's where those bolts kind of broke loose instead of coming out. There's absolute no battery. Where was I? Oh yeah, yeah. So hose on the shock hung me up, and then this heater cable. So which this didn't really hang me up because I would have had to come all the way up here to have it hang me up, but it was still attached, and all the cables for the heaters are just rotted on this thing. So heating's gonna be another thing that I'm gonna have to fix on this, but you know, probably gonna be pretty easy with the whole chassis apart. I've never had a car chassis or entirety roll so easy for me. I was able to push this thing uphill in the driveway by myself on one wheel at that. Just, I don't know, I'm loving this. I'm loving the fact that I got this done like in apart in like 2 days, pretty much solo. But anyway, the plan is for getting the floor pans replaced. New ones are in that box over there. Obviously, I know that there's a flange on that tunnel that the floor pans actually are spot welded to. So I'll probably leave an inch on all 3 sides when I cut these old ones out. Leave an inch, and then any rust or anything, I will make sure to remove it, whether it be sanding, phosphoric acid, or whatever have you. But yeah, probably even inch flange on all 3 sides. That way I can set the new ones in there and weld them in without having to clamp it too much. Which of course is going to mean I'm going to have to remove the brake pedal assembly, or the pedal assembly. I won't break it this time, I swear. But yeah, I did find a few other things that were for the fuel injection that was originally on this. But I mean, other than that, it's apart, and I'm ready to get working on this a bit more. Sadly, I have some schoolwork I need to have done by midnight tomorrow, so I'll probably spend tomorrow working on that. Then I got work Monday, so I mean, I might work on this Monday during the day, but definitely Tuesday I'm gonna start tearing into that and getting it done. Bucket of trim and stuff that we found. Interior, again, does not look too badly rusted. There's maybe a couple spots on the heater channels that are gonna need patched, but nothing too bad. from what I can tell and what I'm assuming I can do. The gas level gauge definitely does not work. And the speedometer doesn't work because, the gas I know because that gas tank's like halfway full. And then the speedometer, of course, on the test drive it wasn't working. And that's not good. When did that happen? Is that even on the outside? That's not even on the outside. That's on the inside. What the hell? That's not. That's an inconvenience. Huh. Luckily, I guess we have that resin stuff. Fix that really easy, I'm sure. Alright, well, besides my bad, this is a perfect example, my poor thought presentation process and random jabbering, that's about all I have for today.